Hello everyone, this is Ty from Oasis Auto. Today I want to show you our custom fit seat cover for this 2012 to 2016 Honda CRV. In this video, we will demonstrate how will it look once you install our seat cover. We will also give you a step-by-step installation instruction. First, let's take a look at the front seat. This car originally have a tan leather interior. Once you install our black leather interior, it's completely covered. This is the front seat. As you can see, even the edge is completely covered. There is an opening for the side airbag on your seat. The headrest is fully covered. This is how it looks on the passenger side. At the bottom of the seat, this is how it looks. This is the front at the bottom. All these straps will be tightened. We did not tighten this because this video is for demonstration purpose only. Because all these is gonna go through the back, so you won't see the strap. And now let's move to the back. The back seat is fully covered, just like the front one. Okay. And at the bottom of your back seat, this is how it looks like. Like I said, all these straps will be tightened. It can be hidden right underneath your bottom cushion, so you won't see this. And on the front seat, there is additional storage area right over here, and there's also storage area over here on both sides of the car. That's for example, for iPhone, for your phone. And we also include a cover for your top part of your center console. And on the back, if you take a look, once we fold down the seat, you will see that the complete back seat is fully covered. This is how it looks on the inside. Okay, the first thing we want to do is put the covers on the front seat, and the first part is your backrest. Basically, you just tuck the whole backrest right on your car. Obviously, you want to remove the headrest first. Make sure you grab the right side, because on the driver's side there will be an opening on the side that's close to the door. On the passenger side, the same thing. If this piece is for the passenger side, then the opening will be on this side, where the seat airbag is going to deploy in case of accident. Now we have the top part tucked in on your seat, and then you want to reach in over here. You will see there is a fabric piece right over here on your seat. What you want to do is you want to open this. I will show you how will it connect. Basically, this fabric piece is connected by two hooks. What you want to do is you want to reach in under there and kind of pull this hook and then release it on both sides, and then you can release this fabric piece. Once you release this, you want to lay this flat and tuck it right underneath our cover like this, because you have to leave an opening to push in the cloth part in the front, which I'm going to show you in 1 minute. We move it to the front. This is how it looks like. There's like 3 pieces. It's got this cloth part you attach to the Velcro to. What you want to do is you want to push in the middle part right through in between the top and the bottom, and then you want to pull it out on the other side. And for this 2 little piece, what you could do is you could push it through just like we did for the middle piece. Or if you want to make it look real nice and neat in the front, what you can do is you can fold it and make sure it's flat. So basically you fold this piece inside the seat cover on the other side and make sure it's flat. Do the same thing for both sides. Once we push through this part in front through the top and your bottom cushion, this is how it's gonna look like. You basically want to have it stay there. Remove the white cloth, attach the Velcro, and of course you want to close the Velcro on the side too. Make sure they're nice and tight. Then you're all set with the top. You want to put the bottom cushion for the front. There is a difference between left and right, because on one side of the seat you will see there's a curve right over here. The other side is pretty flat. Basically, this curved part will be facing the door. On the passenger side, then it will be on the left. On the driver's side, it will be, on the driver's side, this curved part will be on the left. On the passenger side, this curved part will be on the right. Make sure you got the appropriate side. Once you got the correct side, what you want to do with this is basically you want to tuck these 3 through right through bottom and top, just like we did for the top cushion. And then there is 3 straps. These 3 straps will go under the seat, come out to the back, and tie it on the clips over here. And these 2 straps, you will also push it through and tie it on the back of the seat together. So this way you will secure the bottom cushion. After you tuck your bottom cushion through right in between the top and your lower cushion, this is what it's gonna look like. And once the clip go through, you wanna pull the leather out and make sure it's kind of nice and flat. And then you wanna reach in because you put all the straps through right there. What you wanna do is you wanna attach the strap to this buckle and you wanna tighten it. Once you attach it to the buckle, go through the top first, then the bottom. Once you do that, you want to pull it inside like this for all 3 of them. There will be 3 straps and there will be 3 buckles. So this way it's totally secure. And for the rope that you pull in, it will look like this. What you want to do is you want to tie it up over here so the front is tight. Obviously, you want to make sure that the front fit on there nicely before you tighten up everything. Once you tighten up the bottom cushion, what you want to do is you want to tuck this edge right in between your leather seat or your cloth seat and the plastic piece. Basically, you want to start in the front over here, and we're going to provide one of the tools like this. If it's too hard on your finger, you can just use a tool. You want to do it one by one until it's all nice and neat. Finish both passenger side and driver side front seat, we can move to the back. I'm going to show you the driver side because the driver side is slightly bigger than the passenger side and it's a little bit harder, but it's pretty much exactly the same. Once you know how to do the driver side, there's no problem for you for the passenger side. Basically, you want to tuck this whole thing in just like we did for the front, but make sure you pull the seatbelt first and then tuck this back piece right on your backrest. When we tuck in the backrest for your rear seat, make sure you open all the Velcros over here and on top for the headrest when you try to tuck it in. When you first tuck in the backrest, this is what it's gonna look like. Now what you wanna do is you wanna fold down your seat. Make sure the seatbelt is not in the way. You want to fold down your seat. And then on the back over here, you wanna remove this piece just by pulling it. There's a couple clips. And then what you want to do is just like the front, you want to fold it, but in this case you're going to have a couple clips like this. You want to remove the clips by turning it and finding a way. Clip is going to look like this. Basically, you have to turn it to a correct position to pull it out. Once you pull these 3 out, and then you can cover it just like the thing we did before. We create the opening on the backrest. What you want to do is just like we did for the front seat, you want to push in all these through right in between, pull it out on the other side, and connect the Velcro on the back. Basically, you want to pull it, you want to pull this out, and then connect to the Velcro on the back, just like the way we did for the front seat. For the bottom cushion, is very simple. Basically, you want to pull your bottom cushion out. It's gonna come out, and then you basically put the cover on there. Tighten up these 2 on the back and have these straps go under there and tie it up in the front. You do the same thing for the passenger side. Just make sure that on the passenger side there is one piece of leather like this shape. Make sure this shape is close to your door right over here. And on the passenger side, the white string will be in the front. On the driver's side, it will be on the back. Basically, I'll show you one more time. Once you open this goes on there and the strap goes to the front and you tie up in the front. Obviously, make sure you tuck all the seat cover in there correctly and then have the strap goes to the bottom, connect, strap goes to the bottom, tighten over here, and then you want to tighten this and close down. Once you put your bottom cushion for the rear seat, this is what it's supposed to look like. You want to tighten the 2 straps, connect to the clip, and then you want to leave this open for now. First, you want the seatbelt to go through there and then tighten it. Basically, you want to tighten these 2 ropes together after the seatbelt gets right into the middle. Because when you close it, the seatbelt needs to go through right here. So you have to tighten this after the seatbelt go through here. A armrest cover, basically, there's two elastic bands. You just tuck it in right over here. There's the opening. That's where the front is. You tuck it in the front and have it go around. And on the back over here, you could, if your finger is too hard, use the tools to push it in a little bit. Make sure they're nice and tight. It does stay on there, but it's not like a perfect fit, but it definitely does work. Okay, that's that. For the headrest, the front headrest, no problem at all. And on the back over here, this headrest have no problem at all. The only small issues with the custom fit seat cover of this model is this headrest. This is how it's gonna look like once you install it. Let me show you, because when this the leather seat cover is manufactured is in China, and in China the model is, everything is the same except the shape of the rear headrest is slightly different. So for the headrest, when you try to put the headrest on here, what we did is make sure this Velcro part is facing the front. Once you put it on there, right, it's a little bit too small. What you want to do is, instead of connecting all three of these Velcro, you just want to connect these two and leave this one hanging. Then we'll just tuck it back in there on the back. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So over here, what you want to do is you want to pull out one side first, then obviously connect the Velcro, and do the same thing for the other side. Connect the Velcro. So basically this is how it's gonna look like in the front. It's not 100% perfect fit, but I think it's definitely passable. And let me show you what it looks like on the back. On the back of the headrest, because of the different shape between Chinese model and American model, this is what it's gonna look like. You can either fold it. This is what it looks like. You can either fold it like this. If this is still not good enough, you can have a clamp to clamp it over here to make it look slightly better. But since this is only the view from the trunk, probably most of the time you won't see this anyway, so it shouldn't be a big issue. However, I do want to give you full disclosure of what's gonna look like from the back view. And as you can see, there is opening for all the levers to adjust your seat, and all the levers for you to pull down your headrest. So everything is pre-cut, existing pre-cut.